We started this journey by chance. It's not what you think it is. It's a channel of new discoveries, jolly things and complicated things too. Let's Falooda, oh 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 oh. Let's Falooda, oh 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 oh. Let's Falooda, oh 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 oh.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Let's Falooda. This is Tania and this is Serena.
So, as you have seen on our Instagram profile,
Please check it out if you haven't.
the description is children of two words. So many of you probably know what this could mean, but still we wanted to give you a little explanation.
So with children of two words, we mean all those people connected to more than one country. So for example, if you live in Australia but your parents are from Sri Lanka, you could consider yourself a child of two words, or also known as a bicultural person.
So basically we put together all our knowledge and our personal experiences, and we came up with a set of categories that might be affected with biculturalism to different degrees.
We live in Italy, so the group we identified are the result of the Italian experience with the relation between Italy and Sri Lanka.
So let's begin.
The first category that came to our mind is the one of male adults who migrate to Italy for economic necessities. So with the main goal of making good money to support the family in Sri Lanka. Basically, he is giving up all the benefits of living in his home country. For instance, he is renouncing to a proper, or what he considers a proper, socio-cultural and political life for the sake of his wife, children, and also for his own parents.
So when thinking of this group, which by the way is the largest and probably the first group to migrate to Italy, we thought and we asked ourselves if they are at all affected by biculturalism. In the sense that, is Italy for them just a place where they make money, or is it a second home?
Probably they are the least one to be affected by biculturalism, because they know that their home country is Sri Lanka and they have no doubt about it. But still, what really happened was not that they made money and come back to Sri Lanka or use Italy as a source of income, but rather experiencing a higher quality of life. They wanted to share it with the whole family, so they ended up residing in Italy permanently. And a consequence of this was that they started to appreciate some aspects of the Italians' lifestyle, and unconsciously they somehow absorbed it. For example, the quality of medical care that they could enjoy they are offered in Italy is way higher to what they could enjoy in Sri Lanka.
Another group that we thought about are those young, both male and female persons who immigrate to Italy for financial reasons, just like the first group, but differently from them, they are affected by a greater sense of ambition and adventure. These are generally people who have not found the right opportunity for them in Sri Lanka, so they hope that Italy will give them the keys for a successful life. They are the ones who make an active effort to integrate to their local Italian communities, but at the same time they also try to connect with other Sri Lankans so that they can make up for the social and cultural life that they gave up while migrating.
Now let's turn to another category. The children of the first category. In other words, those children that were brought to Italy when they were teenagers, as their families were moving to Italy. These guys have a really tough time at the beginning because of the initial cultural shock they are experiencing. Not only they have to overcome a language barrier, but they also have to somehow adapt to new routine, new friends and social environments.
Differently from their parents who can just focus on their working life and working environment, let's say a kid of 12,
so they are teenagers.
The teenagers cannot just focus on their job, but they have to go to school. So in a way, they are forced to integrate to the local community. Over being a teenager is a very special and complicated phase of one's life, where you are extremely affected by how other people think of you, how you see yourself. So it is not hard to imagine this young Sri Lankan boy or girl who feels almost forced to fit in this new culture. Of course, at the beginning he does this because he feels cut out from this new social life.
Yes.
But then with time he becomes comfortable in this new culture.
Let's turn to our own category, that is the children born and raised in Italy but with Sri Lankan parents. For us, people in this group can really consider themselves as the children of two worlds. Most of us, because we cannot generalize on those things, we consider ourselves as Italians because our mother tongue is Italian. We think, we act and we behave as Italians, but at the same time we feel we belong to Sri Lanka too. Even if most people probably think that Sri Lanka is only a holiday destination for us, and we sometimes believe it too, we definitely know it is much more than this. And for how strange it may sound, we feel when we are visiting Sri Lanka and so its rich culture, we feel like we are discovering something new, and at the same time something that is us and in us.
We might not know how to speak perfect Sinhala, we might not know the latest Sinhala songs, or we might not know how and why certain traditions and customs are celebrated, but we do know how to enjoy Sri Lankan food, and we absolutely envy the sense of community and the bond between the families and the neighbors in Sri Lankan villages and cities. And especially growing up, when something good or bad happened to Sri Lankan people, we always felt involved. So it is for this reason that we feel like we belong to Sri Lanka as much as we do to Italy.
To conclude our very first video, we want to extend an invitation to all of you, to half-blood like us and to pure blood too, to join us in this discovery of our country, diving deep in the more subtle aspects of the social and cultural life as people who have never lived like locals.
So we want to thank you, all of you, for watching our video. We know that this video might seem a little bit boring to some of you, but we promise we have a lot of ideas, a lot of creative ideas, and especially a lot of fun videos, so bear with us a little more. And so
thank you again.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.